Hey everybody, it's about 5:30 in the morning. I'm wearing what I call my Argo cosplay because I have on a CIA baseball cap and a jersey representing Canada. Now, keep in mind, it is representing no sports teams at all, just the country of Canada. And that's the way I like it. Interestingly enough, both of these things were presents. My friend Zach knows that I love spy shit and got this hat for me at Langley at the actual gift shop at the actual CIA building. It's not a tourist trap thing like I had before, even though I'm not knocking it. It's awesome. This is cooler. Why not? Why wouldn't it be? An actual spy stocked it on the shelf. That was a joke, by the way. CIA is absolutely as institutional as an organization can possibly get. I'm surprised they're as agile as they are because shit. Okay. That's just my living in Washington crap. You can hear me go on about it all day if you want. Just let me know. I will call you up. We have lunch. Okay, so let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday was really hard. I cannot go back to that church and stand in that building and not see Greg. I can't go back to that building and not see Bryn. I can't go back to that building and not see any of 100 people that I really, really want to see. Telling this story cost me almost everything. Point blank, it did. I think the biggest reason that it cost me friends was because they could only see the last thing that happened. They couldn't see how it began. They could only see how Diane and I interacted as adults. They could not see how we interacted when I was 12 and she was 24. And she had just turned 24. And I had just turned 13 in September of 1990. That's how old the story is, people. It started on June 12th, 1990. I did not go to Portland to visit until 1997. So Diane and I were already in this mindfuck for 7 years before I was ever wheels down in Portland, okay? That's where I'm coming from. My anger and my ire and my sadness and grief has nothing to do with the big yellow house. Nothing. It has to do with the Austin Stone Cathedral. And we both know that address. So anyway, just came here to say that being me is not easy right now. I expect that if you were at the big yellow house, that you'll love my stories. Because I'm not trying to rake anyone through the coals. I'm just trying to talk about my experiences. And for future reference, I'm not sure that Diane herself will ever actually appear in this series. I think I'm borrowing structure from Wicked. As in, Gregory Maguire goes through a lot of the plot without ever talking about Dorothy or the Yellow Brick Road or anything. He starts with Elphaba and Glenda. And now all I'm wondering is whether changed for good is something I can say about this situation and mean it as more than just one thing. This is me searching for my own double entendre. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But I've been changed for good. I suppose it can't be a story about the big yellow house without show tunes.